Hello everyone, welcome to KNO Academy YouTube channel. In this class, we are going to discuss very important topic, number system. So on this topic, the concept that we are going to discuss is rule of divisibility. If you look into your RRB previous year question paper, one or two questions are asked on the topic rule of divisibility. So there are mainly 11 rules. So now let's see one by one. So the first one is divisibility by 2. And the rule for divisibility by 2 is last digit of the given number must be an even number. That is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. For example, in your exam, they may ask a question like this. For example, they give 4 options A, B, C, D, and they give 4 numbers. Let us consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So they will ask a question like this. Check a number which is divisible by 2. So what do? Generally, you go for simple division method, right? Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You do simple division. So if you do follow this method means it will take longer time to solve for solution. And if you follow this rule means you will get a definite answer in less time. That is within a minute only you can solve for the answer. How means what is the rule here? Last digit of the given number must be an even number. For what? Divisibility by 2. That means when do you say that number is divisible by 2 means the last digit of the given number must be an even number. So here there are 4 numbers, right? So you have to look for the last digit of the number. If the last digit of the number is even number means then only you can say that that number is divisible by 2. So here option A, option B, option C having the last digits as 7, 1, 9. So these numbers are odd numbers, right? What are odd numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So these numbers are called odd numbers. And what are even numbers? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. These numbers are called even numbers. If the number, that means if the last digit of the number having even numbers means, then we can say that that number is divisible by. So this is the rule of divisibility by. Okay. So now let us move on to the next divisibility rule, that is divisibility by 3. So what is divisibility by 3 rule? That means sum of the digits of the given number must be divisible by 3. For example, here I have taken 120. So for simple calculation, that is, here you have to do addition, do the sum, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3. You have to add the digits of the number. So 1 is a digit, 2 is a digit, 3 is a digit. If you add the digit, that gives what? 6. So here 3 digits are replaced by single digit. Correct? So if you do division, that is divided by 3. So 6 is divisible by 3, right? Then we can say that 123 is divisible by 3. Understood? So what is the divisibility rule by 3? Add the digits of the number and divide that by 3. Okay. So this is the divisibility rule by. Understood? So now let us move on to the next rule, that is divisibility by 4. Here what you have to do is, now let's see the rule first. So the last 2 digits of the given number is divisible by 4, or the last two digits of the given number must be 0. That is, here I have taken one simple example, that is 255828. Here, what we have to look for is, we have to look for the last two digits, only last two digits. So here 28 is the last two digits, right, of this number. And we have to check whether the two digits is divisible by 4 or not, instead of doing or checking the whole number. Okay, so consider only the last two digits of the number, that is 28. So 28 is divisible by 4, of course, yes. So 28 is divisible by 4. So that is 4 sevens are 28, correct? So then we can say that this number is divisible by 4. And again, if the last two digits of the number is 0, that is 255800, here also we can say that this number is divisible by 4. Why? Because the last two digits having two zeros, not single zero. You have to look for two zeros. So then only we can say that that number is divisible by 4. So what is the rule of divisibility by 4? The last two digits must be divisible by 4, or the last two digits of the number must be 0, two zeros. Okay, then we can say that that number is divisible by 4. For example, I will consider 12 digit number like 258738719400. So can you say that this number is divisible by 4? Yes, of course. This number is definitely divisible by 4 because the last two digits are 0 in this number. Or if you consider 12 means instead of two zeros, then also we can say that this number is divisible by 4 because the last two digits is 12, that is 1 2. So 12 is divisible by 4. Yes, of course, 12 is divisible by 4. 4 3 is a 12. Then we say that this whole number is divisible by 4. Understood? So next one, divisibility by 5. So how do you check that given number is divisible by 5? By looking for the last digit of a number. For example, 8138590. Here last digit is 0. And again 837196585. Last digit is 5. So the last digit of the given number is either 0 or 5. So then we say that that number is divisible by 5 completely. Understood? So this is the rule of divisibility by 5. So next one, divisibility by 6. So when do you say that number is divisible by 6? For example, 10368. So before that, let us read the divisibility rule. So the rule is the given number must be divisible by both 2 and 3. That means, so the given number must be divisible by both the numbers, that is 2 and 3. Then we say that that number is divisible by 6. Okay. So what is the divisibility rule by 2? You have to look for the last digit. So the last digit must be even number for the divisibility rule by 2. So here example 1 contain last digit as 4. In example 2, it contain last digit as 8. So these two numbers are even numbers, right? So then we say that these two numbers are divisible by 2. Correct. And how do you check that number is divisible by 3? By adding the digits. Let us consider first example. 4284. This is equal to 4 plus 2 plus 8 plus 4. Okay, so 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. So 18 is divisible by 3. Yes, 3 6 18. So then we say that 4284 is divisible by 6 because it is divisible by both 2 and 3. So option, that is example 1, is divisible by 6. So here we have already checked this number is divisible by 2 because last digit is even number. Let us look for it is divisible by 3 or not. So second option, 10368. So we have to add the digits to check whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. So add the numbers, add the digits. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 8, 18. So 18 is divisible by 3. Yes, 18 is divisible by 3. So we can say that 10,368 is divisible by 6 completely. Understood? So this is the rule of divisibility by 6. So what is that? That number, the given number must be divisible by both the numbers, that is 2 and 3. Okay. Next one, divisibility by 7. So what is the divisibility rule by 7? So there are two steps involved in the rule of divisibility by 7. So what are they? So we have to repeat the steps. What are the steps? So we have to first we have to multiply the last digit of a given number by 2. For example, I have considered 371. Okay. So first we have to multiply the last digit of the number by 2. So multiply the last digit of the number by 2. That gives 2. And second step is then subtract the multiplied number, that is multiplied number, with the remaining whole number. What is the remaining whole number? 37. So we have eliminated the number, that is a digit 1, by multiplying that with 2. And the remaining whole number is 37 now. Okay. So then we have to subtract the multiplied number, that is 2, with the remaining whole number, means 37. So subtract now. 37 minus 2, that gives what? 35. See here, the 3-digit number is replaced by 35. Correct? So now it is now we have to check for whether this number is divisible by 7 or not. So 35 is divisible by 7. Yes. 7 5 is 35. Correct? Hence we can say that 371 is divisible by 7. So these two steps must be repeated until you get 2-digit number. Okay, by eliminating the last digit number. Understood? So this is called rule of divisibility by 7. Understood? So next one, divisibility by 8. So what is the divisibility rule by 8? So the last 3 digits of a given number must be divisible by 8, or the last 3 digits of a given number must be 0. So for divisibility by 4, what we have considered? The last 2 digits of the number and also 2 zeros. Correct? For divisibility by 8, we have to look for the last 3 digits and or the last 3 zeros of a given number. Then we can say that that number is divisible by 8. Okay, it is the factor of 4, right? 8 is, this is sorry. So 4, 8 is multiple of 4, correct? 4 to is 8. So for 4, we have to look for 2 digits and 2 zeros. And for 8, we have to look for 3 digits of the given number. That is last 3 digits and last 3 zeros. Understood? So, for example, I have considered 157248 as an example for the divisibility by 8. So, here 157248. So, for divisibility by 8, we have to look for the last 3 digits, 248. So, we have to look this 248 is divisible by 8 or not. Check for the divisibility, that is 8 3 is 24 and 8 1 is 8, correct? So 248 is divisible by 8. Then we can say that 157248 is completely divisible by 8. Or instead of 248, there is a number that is 157000. Can we say this number is divisible by 8? Yes, this number is divisible by 8 because the last 3 digits are zeros. 3 zeros are there in this number. That is, in the place of last digits, 3 numbers are there. Hence, we can say that this number is divisible by 8. Again, I will take a very large number like 2790487695000. Is this number is divisible by 8? Yes, because last 3 digits are 3 zeros. Understood? So this is the rule of divisibility by 8. What is that? Last 3 digits must be divisible by 8 or last 3 digits must be 0. Understood? So now let us move on to the next rule, that is divisibility by 9. Okay. So what is the rule of divisibility by 9? Sum of the digits of the given number must be divisible by 9. So, for divisibility rule by 3, what is the rule? Same rule, right? So, we have to add the digits of a given number and we have to divide the sum by 3. So, this is the rule of divisibility by 3. So, same rule must be followed for the divisibility by 9 rule. Okay, that is sum of the digits of the given number must be divisible by 9. So here I have taken very big number, that is 9845127. So add the digits here. So 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 plus 4 is 21. 21 plus 5 is 26. 26 plus 1 is 27. 27 plus 2 is 29. 29 plus 7 is 36. So 36. See here, this how many digits are there in this number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 digits of a number is replaced by 2 digits. Correct? So it is easy to do division, simple division by 9. So 9 4s are 36. So then here this number is completely divisible by 9 by doing the addition or sum of the digits of this number. Understood? It is very easy to solve, right? Easy to check by doing the sum of the digits of that number and check that sum is divisible by 9 or not. Okay, if it divisible by 9 means, then we can say that that number is divisible by 9. If the sum is not divisible by 9 means, then we can say that this number is not divisible by 9. Understood? So next, divisibility by 10. So what is the rule of divisibility by 10? Last digit of the number, that is of the given number, must be 0. For example, 89791685590. Is this number is divisible by 10? Yes, because last digit of the number must be 0. Here the last digit of this number is 0. Hence we say that this number is divisible by 10. Okay. So next and the last divisibility rule by 7. So to check whether the number is divisible by 11 or not, this is the rule. What is that? Subtract the sum of the odd and even place digits of a given number. That means, so we have to see the odd and even place of the number. Here 6159, 6159, 989. So what are the even place? Sorry, odd place? 6, 5, 9, 9. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Totally 6 digits are there in this number, and we have to see the odd place number, odd place digits. Odd places are 1, 3, 5, 7. Even places are 2, 4, 6, right? So just consider the odd place numbers and do the sum. So odd place numbers are 6, 5, 9, 9. So do the sum. 6 plus 5 plus 9 plus 9. So again, subtract this by even place, sum of the even place numbers, that is 1, 9, 8. 1 plus 9 plus 8. So do the subtraction. So 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. 23 plus 6 is 29. Minus 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 8. So if you do the subtraction, 11 comes, right? So 11 is divisible by 11. Yes, 11 ones are 11. So then we can say that this complete number is divisible by 11. So instead of doing simple division 1 5 6 1 5 9 9 8 9, so if you do division, so long time will take to solve. If you follow this rule, it will take less time. That is, add the odd place digits and add the even place digits, do the subtraction, that gives a 2-digit number, that is 11. Check whether that number is divisible by 11 or not. So that gives a definite answer. Correct? Within a minute only you will get the answer. Understood? So these are all the rule of divisibility. So now let's see the numerical problems. So the first problem is the number 738638 is divisible by, and the options are 3, 9, 4, 11. So we have to check this number is divisible by which number, which option. So first let's check for 4, because for 4 we know the rule, right? We have to look for the last 2 digits. So 38. Is 38 is divisible by 4? No. So there is no 38 in 4 table. Correct? So 4 nines are 36. 4 tens are 40. There is no 38 in 4 table. So this option is eliminated. Now let's see for 11. Okay. So what is, this is so simple to check, right, by 11 rule. So what is that? Add the odd place numbers. What is that? 7 plus 8 plus 0 plus 8. Do subtraction and add the even place numbers. 3 plus 6 plus 3. 3 plus 6 plus 3. So 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. Minus 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. So do the subtraction. 23 minus 12. 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 11. So directly we checked, right? So we get the value, that is result is the 11. 23 minus 12 is 11. So 11 is divisible by 11. Yes, 11 ones are 11. So hence 7386038 is divisible by 11. And we don't need to check for option A and option B. Already we have checked that number is divisible by 11. Okay. So option D is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following number is divisible by 8? So instead of solving for simple division by taking all the options, more time will take. So what is the rule of divisibility by 8? Look for the last 3 digits for 8, and for 4, look for the last 2 digits. Understood? One extra digit must be added to check for 8. Okay. So here for 8, look for the last 3 digits. 648. Is it divisible by 8? Yes, of course. Option 1 is the correct answer because 648 is divisible by 8. So 8 8s are 64 and 8 1s are 8. Correct? So hence option A is the correct answer because this number is completely divisible by 8. And for rechecking, let's see the option B, option C and option D. 658 is divisible by 8? No, there is no 65 in the 8 table. And 758? No, there is no 75 in the 8 table. This is not divisible by 8. And 818? So 8 is there in 8 table, but is there any 18 in the 8 table? No, there is no 18 in the 8 table. Hence, these, that means option B, option C and option D are eliminated, and option A will become the correct answer for this question. That is, this number, that is option A number, is completely divisible by 8. Understood? So next question. Which of the following numbers is not divisible by 6? We have to figure out which number which is not divisible by 6. So what is the rule of divisibility by 6? The number must be divisible by both 2 and 3. Correct? This is the rule of divisibility by 6. So first check for the last digit because the number must be divisible by 2. So we are checking for the divisibility rule by 2 by looking for the last digit. So the last digit must be even number for the rule of divisibility by 2. All the options having even numbers. So all the numbers are completely divisible by 2. And we have to look for divisibility rule by 3. So what is that? Add the digits of the number and do the division. So first we have to add the digits. Let us take first option. 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2. Option B, 9 plus 7 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 2. Option C, 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2. Option D, 1 plus 7 plus 9 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8 plus 4. So let's do the sum of the digits of all numbers to check which number is not divisible by 6. 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 7 is 17, 17 plus 2 is 19, 19 plus 3 is 20, 22 plus 2 is 24. 24 is divisible by 3? Correct. Next, let's see the second option. 9 plus 7 is 16, 16 plus 2 is 18, 18 plus 1 is 19, 19 plus 3 is 22, 22 plus 2 is 24. Again 24 is sum. So 24 is divisible by 3. Yes, divisible by 3. So 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 5 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. 20 is divisible by 3? No. This is not divisible by 3 because there is no 20 in 3 table. Correct? So now again let's see the last number, that is option D. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. 17 plus 1 is 18. 18 plus 8 is 26. 26 plus 4 is 30. 30 is divisible by 3? Yes. So all the options, that is option A, option B, option D, are completely divisible by 6 because these three numbers are divisible by both 2 and 3 except option C. Option C is divisible only by 2 but not 3. Okay. Hence option C, that is 80,552 is not divisible by 6 because it is not divisible by 3 but divisible by 2. Okay. Next question. 6m61 is divisible by 11. What is the value of m? And the options are 0, 4, 3, 5. So how do you get the value of m? So just follow the rule of divisibility by 11. So what is the rule of divisibility by 11? Add the that is odd digit number and add the even digit number and do the subtraction. So 6m61. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. So odd digit number are 6 and 6. Even digit number are m plus 1. Do the subtraction. First add the even digit number and add the odd digit number. So 6 plus 6 is 6 plus 6 minus m plus 1 is equal to what is this? This is the rule of divisibility by 11. Correct? So 6 plus 6 is 12 minus. So do the multiplication with this sign. So here plus is there. Minus into plus minus m. Minus into plus minus 1 is equal to 11. So 12 minus 1 is 11. Minus m is equal to 11. So 11, this plus 1 comes here as minus 11 is equal to this minus m goes to here, means it becomes plus m, simply m. So 11 minus 11, 0. So m value is 0 here. So what is the correct answer? Option A, 0 is the correct answer. Okay. And the last one, if the number 34k 56k is divisible by 6, then what will be the largest value of k? And the options are 9, 6, 8, 4. So what is the question here? We have to check for the divisibility rule by 6. So what is the divisibility rule by 6? The number must be divisible by both 2 and 3. Correct? So for 2, last digit must be even number. So 9 is eliminated because 9 is not even number for the rule of divisibility by 2. And 6, 8, 4 are considered to check for the rule of divisibility by 2 because 6, 8, 4 are all are even numbers. Okay. Now again we have to look for the rule of divisibility by 3 because for the rule of divisibility by 6, the number must be divisible by both 2 and 3. Understood? So we check for the rule of divisibility by 2. And again we have to check for the rule of divisibility by 3. How? What is the rule of divisibility by 3? We have to do the sum of the digits of the number, right? That is, number is 34k, 56k. is equal to 6, because here we are following the rule of divisibility by 6. Okay, so here what we have to do for to check for the divisibility rule by 3, do the addition of the digits, that is 3 plus 4 plus k plus 5 plus 6 plus k is equal to 6. Okay, so do the addition of the digits. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus k plus k. How many k's are here? 2k. So here the constant is 1. Okay, 1k plus 1k is 2k is equal to 6. Okay, so 18, take this 6 in this side, that becomes minus 6 is equal to, so this 2k goes to here, that is minus 2k, and 18 minus 6 is 12, minus 2k is equal to minus 2k, correct? 12 is equal to minus 2k, so k is equal to 12, this 2 goes to denominator, that is divided by 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12. So k value is minus 6. Here sign must be ignored for this problem. For this kind of problems, sign must be ignored. So k value is equal to 6. Simply 6. So the option B is the correct answer for this question. Okay. I hope you all getting this topic with very clear. So we'll meet in the next class. Until then, thank you.